Trinity B1 ISC1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC1, Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
3 words. How many words? 3 words only, right? You can write 1, 2, but 3 words, but no more than 3 words. Let's try to read the text first before we start solving it. Shakir, read text A, please. Shakir, A. Is it readable? Anyone? I think Shakir is not here. Let him join a moment. Shakir's story is very tragic. Shakir failed in Trinity College London just because of 1 mark, right? And that was in fill in the blanks. So I want you guys to focus on this.
Yes.
All right. What is this? Shakir, read the title, please.
What is the best way to learn a foreign language?
Further.
Diego
Argentina.
Diego Argentina. For me, that best way is by going to language learning website on the internet. Some of them are really interesting. It is also cheap and easy.
Okay. Next.
Christian, Sweden. I think watching English films with Swedish subtitle is the best. I love films. So many students. So student are studying. Many studying is really
enjoyable.
My studying is really enjoyable. Yoko, Japan. Without doubt, the best way to learn any language is to use it all the time with native speakers. So you should spend time abroad in the English-speaking country.
Okay, so Diego says something different and says websites on internet. Kristen says English with Swedish subtitles. Yoko says probably talk to native speakers and go abroad, okay, and live in English-speaking country. Now, the word television or watching subtitle films, that word we found in here. Okay, second, you can speak with native speakers. That word is given in here. Blank so you can speak with native speakers and listen to new words recorded as a. There's no information about new words in this, right? Do we have any information about recorded new words?
No, there is not.
No, we will find that probably later. But all of you find your answer and send it to me on WhatsApp. Do not tell me here, right? Your answer for this 26, television, for example, watching subtitle films, blank, so you can speak with native speakers. So that you can speak with native speakers. Have you sent? Okay, let me check. Native speakers, sir, already given in here. Native speakers, so you can speak with native speakers. No. It's very easy. Blank, so you can speak with native speakers. It's with Yoko, Japan. No, 30. It's right now, right in front of you. I have no idea how to tell you guys what's the answer. Secretly send me your answer. Yoko, Japan says, without a doubt, the best way to learn any language is to use it all the time with native speakers. So you should spend time abroad in an English-speaking country. So, blank, so you can speak with native speakers. What? So that you can speak to native speakers.
Spend time abroad?
Yes, guys, spend time abroad so you can speak with native speakers. Do you understand? Shakir, Understanding or not? Spend time abroad. So you can
spend
speak
that
with
word. So
native
you
speakers.
can speak in yeah.
Okay, who got the correct answer? Let me check. Learn any? No. Nobody got the correct answer. But do you understand, Rishta? What's the answer? Blank. So you can speak with native speakers. Spend time abroad.
Spend time abroad.
Okay, now as we could not find the word listen to new words recorded as a blank, we need to find this word probably in paragraph number 2 or later. Let's try to have a look. Recorded words. Rishta, read paragraph 2 and tell me if there is anything like recorded words in this.
Okay. Student name Vanessa Smith, class 4B, language experiment. Yesterday, my class learned about research at the what you said the word
Nottingham University.
no you
Clarkson
told me
School.
word.
The word is actually recorded as listen to new
Recorded.
words recorded as a blank. New words.
Okay. Yesterday, my class learned about research at the Clarkson School of Music in Nottingham University on the effect of using music when learning a language. They found that using music helped people to remember what they learned. Today in the class, we did an experiment to see if the music helped us to learn Russian. We chose Russian because nobody in the class could speak it at all. Our teacher, Mr. Carter, divided us into 3 groups, A, B, and C. The student in group A heard spoken Russian phrases on a tape. For group B, the student phrases were set to a rhythm like a rap. And group C heard the some same phrases sung. What's that? Sung
Sung in a song helps you remember it better. So listen to new words recorded as a what? Recorded new words are like Russian or some other language that you're learning. So recorded as a blank. We therefore concluded that learning a language sung in a song. Sung in a
song.
So what is recorded usually?
Listen, new words recorded as a song.
Song. Is that right?
Song.
Recorded as a
song.
Song. Shakir, did you get it or not?
Yes.
Okay. Now reasons to learn a second language, including reasons. Let's try to check which paragraph talks about reasons of learning a foreign language. Reasons. I think this is the reasons. Why students choose to learn foreign languages. Reasons. Shakir, read this.
Yes. 40% increase employment opportunities. 24% decrease requirement. 1% another, 3% family background, 6% study abroad, 9% personal interest, enjoyment, 13% future travel.
Increasing the student's blank. It is enjoyable to learn, getting better marks in blank, getting a better job. Job means employment. The language is required in order to study for a university blank. So university blank, increasing the student's blank. Okay, it is enjoyable to learn, getting better marks in blank, getting a better job. Okay. And the language is required in order to study for a university blank. There's one thing in here that is for a university blank. Increasing the students' blanks. Increasing the students' what? Increasing the students' blank.
Student study abroad.
But it's not given in here that they say increase in student what, because I don't see the word in here. Let's try to look up a little bit because it is enjoyable to learn. Let's read C. Dharti, read C, please.
Scientists have found that learning a second language increases intelligence. There have been many studies which find that people who regularly speak more than one language are better at solving problems. Other experiments show that students who speak a foreign language generally do better at tests than students who only speak one language. This is particularly the case with tests in music, reading, and math. In a recent experiment, researchers from Cambridge University studied the part of the brain which process information. They found that bilingual changed this part of the brain. They compared this change to the way in which muscles change when a person exercises a lot.
Now you two read it, Rishta. Read it once, please.
Number C. Text number C. Scientists have found that learning a second language increases intelligence.
Increases. The word increasing. Okay, it's given in here. And definitely they're talking about students. What are they talking about? Students. In this paragraph, they're talking about students.
And
so increasing the students' intelligence.
And gradually do better. Oh, so generally do better, sorry.
Getting better. You can also find the word better in here.
Yeah, better.
What should be the word in the blank? Better, getting better marks in blank. Marks means
tests.
Shakir, do you agree or disagree?
Yes.
Or you are lost?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, all right. Last one, I will not tell anyone. It's right in front of you. And you have to tell which part is related to the language is required in order to study for a university. Maybe it's mentioned. That's just a study. I think in this one, D. University blank. University blank. Study for a university blank. Because the first one is just an experiment. This one carries the answer, text D. The language is required in order to study for a university blank.
Degree.
24% degree requirement.
Who says that it's degree, and why do you think so? Out of this section, why have you chosen this answer?
The language required in order student for university.
University.
Because requirement.
Yeah, because degree is only for the university, not for anything else, right?
Yeah.
So the language is required in order to study for a university?
Degree.
Okay, it's fine. We've gotten somewhere. Now, you will see that after solving this, the rest of the task is going to be very easy for you. Let's try to go through the next part of the reading. That is, which statement is true and which statement is false. Let's move to the statement number 1 in here. Statement A. Reading words on a TV screen is the best way to learn a language. Who will tell me, is this true or false?
Is it true?
Shakir, what do you think? It's true. Reading words on a TV screen is the best way to learn a language. Subtitles.
True.
Why do you think it's true?
Because in the TV you can see and you can watch the subtitle as well.
From the text where it is mentioned, give me example from the text.
For the best way is going to language learning website, internet. Some of the really interested to also cheap and easy. I think watching TV. I think watching English film and Swedish subtitles.
Reading words on a TV screen is a best way to learn. Is the best way. Are you sure it is the best way?
Without doubt, the best way to learning is use them speaker. No.
So then if is it true or is it false? You need to focus on the words, the best way.
False. The best way is we got it like the speaking and some others and abroad.
Who else agrees? Who else agrees? Is this true or false?
True or false?
Why? Why, Rishta? Why do you think it is true? Beautiful.
It is true because I think watching English films with Swedish subtitle is the best.
Beautiful. The best way. They just want to know the best way. This is really enjoyable, but what's the best way? That's Yoko Japan.
Best way is Yoko Japan.
So A is false. It's not the best way. It is one of the ways, a good way to learn, but it's not the best way.
Best way Yoko Japan.
Right. All right. Then from the same paragraph, the internet can be used to make language learning interesting. Is that true or is it false?
Can be used.
It is also cheap and false.
It's true.
Why do you think it's true? Why do you think it is true?
For me, the best way is by going to language learning websites on the internet. Some of them are really interesting.
What do you say? Why do you think it is true that internet can be used to make language learning interesting?
Website on the internet, learning website on the internet. Some of them are really interesting.
It is true because it is also cheap and easy. That's interesting.
This is true because the internet can be used to make language learning interesting. Because they say it very clearly in here that some of them are very interesting.
Really interesting.
Okay, and what do you think about C? It is easier to remember words if they are sung to you. Sung in a song.
Yes.
Song helps you to remember better.
The same
song. If you
same is sung in a song.
Is that true?
It's true.
Okay, this is true. This is right. It is true. What do you think about the Clarkson School of Music tested how quickly people learn Russian? Is that true or is it false? Clarkson School of Music tested how quickly people learn Russian. Please check and tell me if it's true or is it false. D.
True.
Why do you think it's true? Beautiful. Why?
Because we experiment the music.
Because the research how quick they can.
Are you sure about this? That this is
they found that using music help people to remember.
The Clarkson School of Music tested how quickly people learn Russian. Is that true? Yesterday, my class learned about research in Clarkson School of Music in Nottingham University on the effect of using music when learning a language. learning a language. It was not supposed to be Russian only. Okay, they found that using music helps people to remember what they learn. Today in my class, we did an experiment to see if music helped us to learn Russian. So we chose Russian because nobody in the class could speak it at all. So this main purpose of this experiment was that how people could learn languages, right? Learning a language, not just learning Russian, because nobody wanted to learn Russian, right? They just took it as a sample example that day. You understand? The main purpose is mentioned on top, using music when learning a language, any language, not just Russian, right? So today in the class, we did an experiment to see if music helped us to learn Russian. We chose Russian because, see, they're saying we chose Russian because nobody in the class could speak it at all. And our teacher, Mr. Cotter, divided us into 3 groups, A, B, and C. And the students in the group A heard spoken Russian phrases on a tape. So the experiment is actually about learning languages. They chose Russian, right? So how, do you agree with me or disagree? Do you understand or not? It is not about learning Russian only. It is about learning a language. Although they experimented with Russian language because nobody could speak it. Do you understand or not?
Yeah.
Who understands this? I think what's your name? I think Shakir doesn't understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, and Amina, you beautiful, do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's cross D also. Let's move to E. Speaking 2 languages regularly changes the brain. So I read it somewhere about brain. I think it was in this one. Anyone? Speaking 2 languages regularly changes the brain.
17 set the foundation.
This is pretty easy.
The part of the brain process information and then being will change the part. Yes, I think it's I think it's true.
Anyone else who thinks it's true? Bilingual means a person who speaks 2 languages. Bi means 2. Lingual means languages. Anyone else who thinks it's true?
It's true.
Dharti, what do you think, beautiful? It's true or false?
True.
And Rishta?
True.
This is true for sure. Okay, next one. People who speak more than one language are often better at many school exams. This is also very easy, right in front of you guys.
This one is
very easy. School exams, tests.
I compare this to found that coming as that people who regularly speak more than one language problem. Students who speak more than that.
true.
Why do you think it's true?
In the recent experiment, researcher from Cambridge University studied the part of the brain which processes information.
This is fine. This is fine. We've already picked this one. We are now with the next one, F. People who speak more than one language are often better at many school tests or school exams. It's in the paragraph above. Other experiments show that students who speak a foreign language generally do better at tests than students who only speak one language. So is this true or false?
True.
This is true. People who speak more than one language are often better at many school tests, right? Their score is better. They do better at tests, better at exams. Test means exam, right or wrong? Shakir. Shakir, do you understand or not?
No.
Read this paragraph C.
Scientists have found that learning a second language increasing intelligence. There have been many studies which find that people who regularly speak more than one language are better at solving problems more than one language. Other experiments show that studies who speak a foreign language students who speak a foreign language generally do better at test than test mean exam.
So basically, people mean students who speak more than one language are better at many school exams or better at school tests. People who find that people who regularly speak more than one language, people who regularly speak more than one language are often better at tests than people who speak just one language. Understanding or not?
Yes, I understand.
They have even given example of the tests in music, reading, and maths. Can you see that? This is particularly the case with tests, exams in music, reading, and maths. Do you understand?
Yes.
They do better at these tests, which are given in here, music, reading, and maths. So what is this? F is?
F is true.
F is true. Let's move to G. The most common reason for learning a language is because it is fun. It's from probably this section. The most common reason is because it is fun. Is that true or false?
More people learn another language because of their access to studies rather than their family.
Most common reason means the major reason. The major reason for learning a language is because it's fun. Is that true or false? Major.
False.
Why do you think it's false?
Major is a 43 increased employment opportunity.
Because people learn it because of employment opportunities, not for fun, right? Just like all of you. You guys are learning English for what? For employment opportunities, if I'm not wrong. Yeah? Not for fun. You don't like English. Okay. So, last one. More people learn another language because their studies rather than their family. Is this true or false? More people learn another language because of their studies rather than their family.
False.
True.
Who says it's true?
I say true.
And some people say it's false. First of all, tell me, why do you think it is true, beautiful?
Because there's a 6% study abroad and 3% is family background. So the more people learn for family, the 6% is a study.
But what about those people who think it is true? Some people who thinks it's true?
No, ma'am, it's false.
Who says it's? Why do you think it's false?
Ma'am, family background. Languages, their studies.
They are saying more people learn another language because of their studies. More people. This means study. We can also pick this. Study means this one. Degree requirement, okay? Because of their studies rather than their family. Family is just 3%. So, is it true or is it false?
It's true.
Someone said false, I think. Who was that person?
3% family background.
Shakir, what do you think? More people learn because more people learn another language because of their study rather than family. Is this true or false?
This is true.
This is true because more people means 24% of people learn it for study and just 3% for family. So definitely this is true, right? So the true, what's your score? B, C, E, F, and H. What's your score?
Who's?
From this section?
You mean mine?
Hmm.
I'm not gonna take my score. I'm taking 0 still.
0 still? Okay. And what do you, Dharti, what do you think? What was your score?
Because I'm not writing the courses.
But do you guys understand the concept or not?
Yes, I understand.
Oh, okay, all right. Let's move to the last part quickly, and that is going to be question 16 to 20. Now, you will say that, teacher, this is so easy that I can even solve it with eyes closed. Okay. Okay. So if I will ask you guys one by one only, only the person I will ask will answer. Amina, could you tell me which paragraph suggests that people who learn more than one language do better at school? Oh my God, this is so easy. Amina, which paragraph suggests that people who learn more than one language do better at school? A, B, C, or D? Amina, open your mic and please tell me which paragraph talks about. Suggests that people who learn more than one language do better at school. There's just one paragraph that talks about it. A, B, C, or D? Which one?
C.
C. Without any doubt, C. Everyone agrees?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Rishta will tell me which paragraph shows that more people choose to learn a language for work rather than for pleasure. Rishta, are you there? Beautiful.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Yeah, give me a moment.
Sure.
Shows that morning long text number D.
Text D. Everyone agrees? Because only this one talks about employment opportunities and talks about for pleasure. This is for pleasure, personal interest or enjoyment, right? This is D. Okay, now would you guys tell me, Dharti, will you tell me which paragraph explains that music helps us learn? Oh God, this is so easy. Which paragraph tells music helps us learn?
Is the paragraph B?
B. Okay, Shakir, which paragraph that tells us about traveling can help language learners? Oh God, this is very easy. Traveling can help language learners.
Paragraph A.
Paragraph A, go and live abroad. That is correct. Okay, Amina, which paragraph says that learning a foreign language can help you learn other skills? Oh, this is so easy, guys. Other skills. Says that learning a foreign language can help us learn other skills.
Paragraph B.
Other skills. What are those other skills? You also have to give me an example. A, B, C, or D? Anyone else?
Paragraph B.
Anyone else who would like to try? What is the answer and why do you think that's the answer? And give me an example of those other skills also. Says that learning a foreign language can help you learn other skills.
Ma'am, paragraph C.
Paragraph C. Yeah, because you learn other skills. C. Like getting better at music, reading, and maths, right? This is skills. So is that okay if I put in here C? Yes. So C, D, B, A, C. Tell me how easy was this? So when you start solving fill in the blanks first, the rest of the task gets very easy. Any confusion by far?
No.
Now it is time for us to learn how to write the task. I'll just explain the points to you and give this to you as homework. Okay? And I'm sure when we'll meet tomorrow, you will do your homework. Before we write anything, we always think about the task. Everyone, I would want you to read it for me once. Shakir, start off reading this task. Task 3, read.
Reading into writing. Write an essay for your school magazine, 100 to 130 words. about why everyone in school learn a foreign language. Use the information you read in the text to remind ways of learning a foreign language. Example how studying a foreign language can improve school performance, and explain why a foreign language will be useful in the future. Plan your essay before you start writing. Think about what you want to say and make some notes to help you in the book. Box. In the box.
Okay, Amira, you also read it once?
Again, start, right?
Yeah, just the question. Just read the question for me.
Write an essay for your school magazine, 130 words, about why everyone should learn a foreign language. Use the information you read in task to recommend ways of learning a foreign language. Explain how studying a foreign language can improve school performance, and explain why a foreign language will be useful in the future. Plan your essay before you start writing. Think about what you want to say and make some notes to help you in this box.
Thank you. Please read this question, Rishta. If you can.
Write an essay for your school magazine, 100 to 130 words, about why everyone should learn a language or learn a foreign language. Use the information you read in text to recommend ways of learning a foreign language. Explain how studying a foreign language can improve school performance, and explain why a foreign language will be useful in the future.
Thank you. You two read it once. Dharti?
Write an essay for your school magazine. Everyone should learn a foreign language. Use the information you read in task to recommended work of learning a foreign language. Explain how studying foreign language can improve school performance, and explain why foreign language will be useful in the future.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful. That's enough. Just remember there are 3 points in this one. Point number 1 is recommend ways of learning a foreign language. Recommend ways of learning a foreign language, semicolon. And we always can find those ways. I think we read that in paragraph 1, 2. Okay. So I will help you find that information. But before we do that, you need to learn how to start your paragraph. You will say firstly. What would you say? Firstly. Firstly, what would you write after that? Firstly, I want to recommend
ways of learning a foreign language.
Yeah, ways of learning a foreign language. Okay, foreign language. Okay. Semicolon. Okay. Now we are going to quickly have a look at what are the different ways of, firstly, I want to recommend different ways of learning a foreign language. So, so the method number 1 is, did you guys tell me what is the method number 1?
Websites on the internet.
Okay, all right. Let's write in here. What is the first method?
Learning.
Using websites. Using interesting websites, we can write that. Okay, using some interesting. Or you can also say using internet. You know, if you don't want to write website, you can just say language learning websites. You can also just write this. Language learning websites. Okay, that's one way. What is another one?
Watching
Films.
English credit subtitles.
Films.
Films
Watching
with subtitles. Can we write that? Films with
What? Subtitles.
subtitles. And
Spend time abroad.
spend time abroad. And
And music.
speak with native speakers, right?
Native speakers.
Yeah, can we write that? And speaking with? Speak with native speakers. Speak with native speakers. Are you understanding or not? Everyone?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes.
What is another way from this section?
Music.
Yeah. Learning a language through us in a song. Can we write that? Learning a language in a
Some.
yeah. You can also say phrases on top on tape. Phrases on tape means phrases in recording, you know. So you can either write phrases on tape, or you can write learning language sung in a song. Learning language sung in a song. Can we write that in here? And learning language in a song, or sung in a song. Let's say sung in a song. Done. First point is complete. Any confusion?
No.
No. Sorry.
Yes, you would just say, what would you say? Learning. Firstly, I want to recommend ways of learning a foreign language. Semicolon. Language learning websites, films with subtitles, spending time abroad.
Spending time.
Abroad, speaking with native speakers. If you don't want to write ing form, then you would write to speak with, to spend time. Okay, depends on you. Which one do you like? Do you like spending time or to spend? Whichever you like, you can choose that. To spend time abroad, speaking with native speakers, and learning language sung in a song. We have completed this information. There's no information missing. Okay, if we move down, and we would have a look at the next point, that is explain how studying a foreign language can improve school performance. So how will you start?
Secondly, I want to explain.
Secondly, yep, I want to explain
how studying a foreign language can improve
how
school performance.
studying
A
a foreign language can improve school performance. So it's given in paragraph number B. You know that, right? You can get better score, good at problem solving. Let's try to find it quickly. It's mentioned in paragraph B. So paragraph C. So can you guys tell me what are the different, how the school performance gets better?
There have been many studies which is
better at problem solving, better at problem solving, comma, better at tests, better at tests. For example,
speak.
Yeah, for example, music,
reading and math.
Reading and maths.
Reading
and math.
Reading and maths. Any other thing that we have in this part? No, I don't think so. I think one more thing you can say that maybe you can say that it increases intelligence, right? But it is, yeah, intelligence we can add, right?
Yeah.
Because it is something that can help you improve your performance at school, right? It increases brain power and intelligence. Is that okay? Can we write that or not?
Yeah.
Increase increases intelligence. That's fine. Okay. We have mentioned all the points that we could. Now this point is fully complete. Any confusion?
No.
Now the third point is, what is the third point?
Explain why foreign language is
Thirdly, I want to explain. Why a foreign language
will be useful in the future.
Language will be useful in the future. Will be useful in the future. In the future. Semicolon. We can just erase this information from here and take this one to paragraph number D. We can take it to paragraph D here. So according to you guys, thirdly, I want to explain why language learning will be useful in the future.
Increase employment opportunities.
Yes, increase in employment opportunities. More.
Degree.
Study approved.
Increase. Okay, increase.
Travel.
Yep.
Future travel.
Okay. Increase in employment opportunities.
Employment opportunities.
This is we are writing after semicolon. Okay. Employment opportunities.
Degree requirement.
Okay. Opportunities.
Study approved.
Okay. Degree requirement. Okay. Study abroad. Travel. Okay. Travel abroad. Future travel. Abroad. Future travel. I think last point we should write degree requirement and future travel. And
Future travel.
we have covered all of it. If you will count all of these words, would be around 105 or 10, right?
Yep.
Task complete. Over. Tell me how easy is this?
Yeah, if you understand the passage, then it is very easy.
It is easy. There's nothing hard about it. Anyways, I will give you guys one task homework: multi-text reading and multi-text writing. Please, I will definitely send. If I will not send in 5 minutes, then message me. Okay? In case, so that I don't forget. I'm just going to give you multi-text reading and multi-text writing as homework. You have to do it before class. Okay? So that I can discuss with you then. This is a long session. I hope you have understood this class can help you cover 70% of your exam, right? Reading and writing. All right. Thank you so much. I shall be meeting you guys hopefully tomorrow. Please don't forget to do your homework. I'm going to send you in just 5 minutes. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.